This is a very poor example of visual vernacular. There's a label, not a headline. Three-dimensionality, you don't need three-dimensionality, that's ridiculous. The colors don't mean anything. The references at the top in serif font needs to be at the bottom. As I said, it needs to be a headline. You can't tell what the relationship is among these three blocks without reading across to this. And this is my pet peeve, a vertical y-axis label. People's eyes are not like flounder, they don't go sideways. People have trouble. So this has what's called too much non-data ink. And this was a term coined by Edward Tufte, who's a very famous visual expert in visual communication research. Here's what I did with that same bar chart. Okay? I put the percentages on there, so you know the relationship. The headline will tell what the percentages are. If you need to have a reference, it's at the bottom. So I got rid of all the non-data ink. Scientists may not like this because they prefer to put their printed graph or chart on the screen, but resist that because it's not going to work for your presentation. Clearly this guy's not sure where he's supposed to look. But if you have an effective visual slide, if you design your slide effectively, it's going to tell your audience where they're supposed to look. Here's a good example. This is the bar chart that I showed you before. You don't know where I want you to look. So all I did was add some color, and your eye is drawn to the 10%, 35%, 65%, and it makes the point. So I also use arrows a lot to draw attention. So think about where you want the audience to look when you're designing your slide.